Now, have you ever wanted to use someone else's video clip or audio clip in your own videos, but you are a little worried that it could end up with a copyright claim? In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a compilation video on YouTube without ever worrying about any copyright claims. Now, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind when trying to make your compilation videos on YouTube a success. Having said that, it's important to also note that what I'm going to show you in this video is not a bulletproof method that you can set and forget. The whole purpose is always to make every piece of the original video and audio content that you use in your compilation videos rightfully yours by simply transforming it into something new. And to be able to transform the original video or audio content that you are using into something new, you need to follow this 5-step process. But before we get into all that, if this is your first time to this channel and you are interested in starting and growing an automated YouTube channel, make sure to check out the playlist that pops up on the top right of this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. So the first thing you have to keep in mind when making a compilation video on YouTube is to understand what copyright is on YouTube. Understanding what copyright is on YouTube is key to succeeding as a compilator on the platform. Now, although there are many YouTubers who have already done a good job at explaining what fair use is, I still had to do my own research just to make sure. You see, fair use law is just a creation of lawyers and courts and all those type of things. YouTube is just using it as a guideline for determining whether or not they can take down a video. You have to always keep in mind that YouTube is just a company, not a court or a law organization. Its main objective is not to get sued, so it's in your best interest as well as that of YouTube to comply with the fair use law. Now, here is what I learned when it comes to transforming or making your compilation videos fall under the YouTube fair use guidelines. First, you have to do your best to use short clips from the original copyrighted content. Actually, for this, there is no hard and fast rules on how long the clip should be. Having said that, the shorter the video clip, the better. Which means the clips you take from the original work can be 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, or even 30 seconds long. All that can still work. You just have to make sure that you include the other tips I'm going to show you in this video. The second thing you have to keep in mind when making your compilation videos is to transform the original work. So when trying to transform the original work, you want to add some comments on the original work by using your own audio clips or using different tiny video clips from various sources. The third thing I learned when trying to make your compilation videos fall under the YouTube fair use guidelines is to go out of context. So as long as you try to change your video clip's original meaning and use it to your own advantage, whatever that may be, you'll be transforming it, and therefore you shouldn't be allowed to get any YouTube copyright claims. The fourth and last thing I learned to make your compilation videos fall under the YouTube fair use guidelines is to give attribution to the original content owner. Now, if you follow these tips I've just mentioned as your main guidelines and also follow some of the techniques that I'm going to share with you in a second, then you'll be protected from any copyright claims. So, the fun of transforming a content starts from the point of finding the best copyrighted content to use as your base. You see, when it comes to finding the best copyrighted content to use as your base content that you want to transform, it's best to look for content that is not so popular or content on platforms that not many people are using. The reason for that is simple. When a video clip content has been used multiple times on other videos on YouTube, even if the content is not copyrighted, it becomes reused content, which will also lead to a copyright claim. YouTube doesn't also allow reuse content on their platform, so it's recommended to use video clips that hasn't been used by other creators. You can easily find such content on archive websites like Pre-Legal Archives or on the YouTube alternative site Vimeo. You can also find video clips to use on specific sites by typing in the word site followed by a colon, then the website URL, and then hit space and type the keyword of the type of content you are looking for. Take this as an example. First you type the word site and then tiktok.com, then give a space and then the keyword dancing to get TikTok videos on dancing. Or just go to the TikTok app and make a search for dancing videos. When the type of videos you are looking for get displayed, you want to look for videos with less than 10k views or reaction. That way you'll be confident that not many people have used the video to make an impact on YouTube. Please don't forget to hit the like button below this video if you like to learn other ways to find the best content to use for your YouTube compilation. Now, I haven't even mentioned the YouTube Creative Commons videos because I already assume that most of you are pretty familiarized with that option. But just in case for those of you who didn't know, YouTube is another large source of free video clips that you can easily use for your compilation. So just by filtering the search bar here, you can find videos in any sort of topic that you like, and they are all 100% free to use. Here is how to find Creative Commons videos on YouTube. First, you want to type in the keywords of the type of videos you are looking for. Then, filter the results by clicking on Creative Commons, and tada! YouTube will display videos that have copyrighted free content that you can use in your compilation videos. Now, the next tip on transforming the original content you want to use in your video compilation is by adding your own audio clips. You see, one of the most important steps you should take when transforming an original copyrighted content is to edit the audio. Usually you can get the copyright claim from both your audio as well as your video clips, so you want to make sure to edit both if you don't want to have problems when it comes time to monetizing the compilation video. Now, to make your own audio clips from another person's audio or simply use audios that you know is copyrighted free, here is what you can do. First, you want to take the audio clip from the original content and speed it up a bit. You don't have to speed it that much. The point here is to make it a little different from the original audio. After that, you can now start adding your own original audio clips, maybe even using a song that is copyrighted free to use to create a mashup. Again, the point here is to create something new, different, unique in order to avoid any sort of copyright claims later on. Now, if you don't want to have any issues with your audio, then I would suggest you to use Creative Commons licensed material. There are great audio clips that are 100% free to use on YouTube. Just head over to your channel Creator Studio page, and on the right side here, click on the audio library here, and you'll find music, sounds, and sound effects without any copyright claims that you can use in your compilation video. You can also search or filter the sounds by clicking here and selecting any of these sound types. Another easy way of transforming the audio of any original content, if you don't want to record your own voice, is by writing out what you want to say in the video and then use a human text-to-speech software like the Well Said Lab. I do recommend this service because the voiceovers really do sound like human voices as opposed to the other softwares. Just listen to how one of the voiceovers sound.
Helping a client through their accident claim can be a difficult process. Not only is the client still in shock from their experience, they may also be awaiting their funds or payout. If a client calls wanting to know when their claim will be processed and when they will receive their funds, here are the steps you should take.
Are you ready to get revved up? Ford of Seattle has all of the hottest SUVs you've been searching for. For 2 days only, come in for a test drive and leave with a powerful SUV for just half the price. Yes, you heard it. Half the price. Hurry into Ford of Seattle, where we get you into gear.
Actually, as you can see, you can find that with audio, there are much more options you can take advantage of to take your compilation videos to the next level. Now, you'll find the link to this software in the description box below this video. Now that you have the content you want to use for your next video compilation and you have selected the audio you know it can work with the type of content, it's time now to start working on your video clips by doing some simple yet effective video editing. And by effective video editing, I mean including or adding things like sound effects, zooming into portions that require zooming into, and don't forget to always use short video clips from the original content. These are some of the effective things you can start doing to help make your videos unique, hence transforming the video as required by the YouTube Fair Use guidelines. Now, to make sure your compilation videos don't have any copyright claims before publishing it on YouTube, you have the option to schedule it when uploading it on YouTube and leave it on schedule for at least an hour. During this time, YouTube will let you know which portion of the uploaded video has a copyright claim. Now, if after editing your video you still receive a copyright claim on the video, the first thing you should do is check out what timestamp was the video copyrighted at, meaning the exact portion of the clip that is being claimed. Next is to go back to your video editing tool and correct that portion by following again the tips I've already shared with you in this video before re-uploading it again on YouTube. Now, the final thing I would like you to keep in mind when making your compilation videos for YouTube is how to make money with the videos. That's right, you probably have seen those compilation videos about sports fails, funny TikTok types of videos and so on, and with the number of views these types of videos get. And because of the number of views this type of videos get, you could easily picture a clear image on how much money these types of videos are making. But just for the sake of argument, here is a good example of a compilation channel AdSense revenue. So as you can see, obviously AdSense is one of the main source of revenues on YouTube, but as a second monetization option, you can always add affiliate marketing to make some additional passive income with your videos. You can easily grow a sizable amount of money if done correctly just by adding Amazon Associate Program into the mix. Now, to conclude, once you have mastered the art of making these compilation videos, it's not going to take you that much time any longer. You'll easily start creating one video a day at least, and with that, start exponentially growing over time. With all that, I'll wrap up this video. I hope it was helpful. If so, hit the like button below, share it on your preferred social site, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another helpful video.